listening to Opie and Anthony. On the virus, Sirius-XM.
So now my Starbucks coffee, which is a little nice, and the logo's nice, you feel like you're drinking a nice cup of coffee, is now Capital One coffee in a shitty white fucking cup, no better than any crappy deli coffee you would get. And then my brother, who went with his son, he gets, his thing is he gets a big thing of popcorn to start the game, right?
Aww.
Nice big thing of popcorn. Now the popcorn is half the size in a shitty white box with the Capital One logo. Now it's Capital One popcorn. There you go. You're getting your sponsorship out there.
It is just it's the corporations taking over, man. Why doesn't Jesse Ventura investigate that whole thing? The New World Order corporations taking over our popcorn. I got stuck watching that, too.
Yeah,
Not stuck. It's the best thing ever.
It's got to be the best
Did you
show.
watch the first season? Because they gave us a free copy.
No, I did not.
Of the first show
I
of the next season. Dude, it's a scream.
Wait, should I watch the first season or the second season?
Second season's coming up, I guess.
Oh, you mean you watched
October?
Oh, they gave us a disc of the whole first season.
No, they gave us a disc of the first show of the second season.
Which you watched.
Which I just watched over the weekend.
Yeah.
It just had me roaring, especially after watching that parody of the guy doing
the wrestling
Jesse.
thing?
Yeah, on the wrestling.
Yeah, we got so much to do today. What was the first episode about?
It was about, I was laughing so hard at the whole thing. Oh, it was, no, you know something? I completely forgot. It was, because I also watched one about 2012, which I think was from last year.
Right.
Oh, this one was about Plum Island.
Plum
Island, right off of the coast of Long Island. And are they using it for experimentation on animals and human beings? and I'm watching, what the fuck is this? He goes, and then the best part, we're taking a boat out to Plum Island. I was a governor. I was a Navy SEAL. I should be allowed access. And then Coast Guard, like, a little Zodiac starts following him. Yeah. There's the Coast Guard. They sure don't want us there. It's like, it's a fucking installation that no one's allowed in.
Of course.
They're turning us back.
They're turning you back because they don't want the rest of your hair to fall out, Governor.
Yeah, they're saving you.
You know how contaminated that island is at this point?
And then they had remember the Long Island, the Montauk Monster?
Oh,
that was in the news, and it turned out to be like a fucking
giant squid or something.
It was a raccoon.
Oh, that thing. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Or a turtle without its shell. They had some guy who amounted to nothing more than a blogger.
Okay.
Nothing more than a blogger, a conspiracy blogger.
Sure.
And he was like, Governor, all these animals have been washing up on shore, and they come from Plum Island. There's irrefutable evidence, people. I think we knocked the lid off this one.
Oh, my God.
And it was just proven to be something else.
I think my brother's a marine biologist. Didn't he explain to us what it was?
Yeah.
What was it? I forgot. There was an actual explanation for what was it called? The
Montauk
Monster that washed ashore, and it was either a dog that was in the water too long, or a raccoon, or
when things end up in the water.
Oh, they're saying it was a raccoon, Danny. Raccoon.
Yeah, when it ends up in the water and the fur comes off, and then it gets sunburned and shit.
Right.
It's just a fucking raccoon.
Look, there it is on the internet, Jesse.
Yeah, well, you buy the government's line that it's a raccoon. Go ahead. I was a Navy SEAL, and I've never seen anything like that when I was treading water.
Looks like you were practicing your Jesse Ventura over the weekend.
It was all I was doing. Yeah, my girlie over the house there.
Yeah.
She could not deal. All I was doing all weekend was conspiracy stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we got to go to the Apple store. I've never seen an Apple in the place. I want to talk to Steve Jobs about this Apple store. Hi, I'm Jesse, the governor. Can I get in the stockroom? No. They won't even let an ex-governor in the stockroom to prove there are no apples in this. Right, Jesse. It didn't matter. Everything became a conspiracy.
So what is he saying about Plum Island? We all know it's a fucking...
That it's a place that is specifically made to create things for germ warfare. It has nothing to do with anthrax and hoof and mouth, and they're trying to find cures for animal diseases. These are all animal disease things that aren't transferred to people. It's a very secure island. That's why they didn't let Jesse on the fucking thing.
It is a creepy island, though.
That's where we had to turn around. At one point he goes, "Yep, we're being shadowed by the Coast Guard." And they had to use a telephoto fucking lens, and you could barely see this little raft, the Coast Guard raft.
Right.
It could have been anywhere.
That's funny.
There I was. They won't let me on the facility. Of course they won't. It's a secure island.
Plus, they're trying to work.
Yeah, let them work. Let the poor fuckers just work, Jesse.
Just trying to work.
And he gets in the boardroom with his people.
Right.
I want you to talk to this guy in New York who claims he knows an employee that saw everything.
Who are the people, though?
They're bloggers.
Just other whack jobs.
One guy was internet reporter, they called him.
Oh, really?
Internet reporter. You know what that is? Copy paste, copy paste.
Now good at 10 o'clock and I can't handle it.
Apparently, Opie and Anthony are dicks. From an internet reporter is reporting this. Opie and Anthony are dicks. And how do you respond to charges? The show was a lot funnier on NEW. I'm reading a website here from an internet reporter.
Oh, Jesus. Might as well, right?
It's exactly it.
Same
Come
shit. Oh, that's great. All right, now I gotta watch. I gotta watch Conspiracy with Jesse Ventura.
Why did they tell Hannibal Lecter he could stay there on Plum Island? He's a fucking ass. It was so goddamn funny to watch, though.
I gotta. Do we have another copy in the office?
You
I don't
gotta
think they
take
actually gave me one.
They
Because now I gotta watch.
Yeah, all the dramatic moves he does and the dramatic camera work. We were laughing that there's no fucking way the staff and the people that edit it and put together the clips and come up with the stock footage aren't roaring laughing at Jesse.
Right.
Directly laughing at him as he's got his arms crossed and they're doing that circular camera move around him as he's looking up at the sky like, I'll get to the bottom of this. No, you won't.
Well,
there he is with his arms folded.
His first season was successful because they gave him a second season.
Do you know apparently there's a giant shelter underneath the Denver airport for political people and rich people for 2012?
That's what he's saying.
Oh, it's here. And then as he's driving out of the Denver airport, they see these pipes, these square pipes. And they slow-mo it. And he goes, there they are. No mistaking that those are going to be tunnels. Because apparently there's tunnels from NORAD, Cheyenne Mountain Complex in NORAD, to
all the way to Denver.
The shelter under the Denver airport.
Well, maybe they're just
irrefutable proof, Opie.
Maybe it's like Disney World where they got.
Don't give me your poppycock.
Maybe they got an underworld city or something because the airport's so big. They need space for shit.
How about the fact that a lot of times you got to kind of take a tunnel from the terminal to baggage,
right?
And whatever it is.
Of course.
And there's trains and. Why, if the airport is already built, why are they still excavating? They're still excavating and digging. Well, maybe they're building something else near there. Yeah, that's the government's line.
He's going to ruin it for all you real conspiracy theory people out there.
Oh, it's great.
He's going to ruin it for everybody.
It is great.
The Virus. Sirius-XM.